Our systems are broken, so why should you vote? I was asked very earnestly if voting helps. And I'm here to tell you, yes, in fact, it helps a lot. When you vote, you are able to help decide the future of where you live. Municipal and provincial elections often see way less turnout than federal elections, despite the fact that your daily life is vastly more affected by provincial and municipal decisions than the federals. No leader is ever going to be perfect. No party is ever going to fulfill the exact wishes that you have, and no one is ever going to fix every problem. A lot of people feel disappointed with our institutions, and for good reason. Most of our systems are broken, and I think that's hard to deny. Nonetheless, we need to be voting because there are people who have principled stances who want to change these systems for the better and who want to fight and wrestle against the idea that these institutions need to remain broken. It's unrealistic to demand that a leader completely dismantle a system and rebuild it from the ground up without the political will of the citizenship of the electorate to do so. No, leaders generally almost always have to work within the system to improve it or fix major problems. These solutions often create other problems that then need to be fixed as well. In Montreal, as we are about to go through a big municipal election, a lot of people are checked out, and it is simply because they are disappointed and they are struggling to afford their rent and their food. And that's a good reason to feel overwhelmed and disappointed with the systems that you are being offered. But I want to see some positivity in the comment. If you're voting in Montreal or in a municipal election, comment below and say what you'd like to see in your city. Comment below and say how you'd like to see your city change. If you're going through an election right now and you aren't registered to vote and you're not going to vote, don't comment, because clearly you don't care enough about the future of your city to even bother to do something as simple as voting. What I want to see today is a lot of positive reinforcement. Let's see what people want. Let's hear what people feel about their cities. I love Montreal with my whole heart. I love Quebec with my whole heart. And I want to see a few things change and get better. In Montreal, I want to see people be able to live, afford their rent, and I want to see the nightlife, the music scene really come back to life. What are you feeling? How are you feeling about your city's election, and what do you want to see in the future? And if you aren't registered, I'm sorry to tell you, I'm not really interested in your opinion. Whereas to those of you who are residents or are unable to vote or who missed the registration accidentally because, to be frank, the registration system was bad, comment your thoughts because I know that you would have voted if you could have. Actions are vastly more important than words, and voting is a practical and specific action you can take to change your city, your province, your country.